Saturn's move from watery Pisces into fiery Aries is going to be like moving from a therapy session into like an MMA fight. Saturn is like the sensei in like the Karate Kid. It's tries to teach us like resilience and strength through like tough love and challenges and tests, and you know the saying like anything worth having is worth working hard for, right? So that's exactly what Saturn wants from us and expects from us. Saturn is a ruler of things like karma, discipline, like long-term goals. Like there's no taking shortcuts with Saturn. So given that we're in this until 2028, like that's how long Saturn's going to be in Aries, you know, we're in it for the long haul. And there will be a little brief stint, by the way, where Saturn does dip back into Pisces in September time. I'll talk about that nearer the time because that actually coincides with eclipses in the sign of Pisces, as well as its opposite sign of Virgo. So watch out for that. But in the meantime, you know, the Saturn in Aries energy is very different to what it was in Pisces. Like Saturn in Pisces was very much like maybe we didn't really have the boundaries, like maybe we dreamed big, we had big fantasies, and actually some of us maybe faced some like reality checks the hard way, and some of us just maybe weren't prepared to like do the work, like maybe we just decided to escape from it rather than actually like putting in those efforts and stuff. So Saturn in Aries is going to be very, very different. Like this is where we're going to want to fight for what we want. And it reminds me a bit of like those movies, you know, when you get like an army cadet at the beginning and they're a bit unruly and disciplined and hate authority, and eventually they kind of, you know, earn their respect and come good and become like the hero of the movie. That's kind of what Saturn in Aries is going to be like. Like at the beginning, we're going to feel impatient. We're going to feel reckless. Like we're just like impulsive. Like who cares about the work? Like we haven't got time for this crap. But that's kind of where these tough love lessons are going to have to, you know, get us to fight smarter for what it is that we actually want to achieve. The final thing to know about Saturn's move into Aries is Saturn is one of the remaining planets now, of the outer ones that are moving into new signs this year. So Pluto has not long actually moved in December. Neptune actually moved into Aries as well back in March. And we've got Jupiter changing signs in June, and we've got Uranus finally coming in July as well. So there's a lot of activity that's been occurring this year, and Saturn is just one of those heavyweight planets. Now, what this means on a global scale is things are already starting to shift and shape shift and form, and a lot of the energy that I guess we will start to see even more of is that people uprising, people protesting, like demanding justice and things like that. But because Saturn rules authority figures and things like governments, these power structures, like, do not expect them just to sit there like lame ducks and just take it from the people. You know, they will fight back. Like Saturn Aries is like fight fire with fire. Like that's the kind of energy that it is. And obviously, as much as some of this might be unsettling for people to hear, you know, one of the things that I really hope and pray for is that humanity has learnt its lessons from things of the past, and we already know and we're much wiser, like this Sensei Saturn wants us to be. But if not, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to learn some more lessons the hard way.